people don't go into teaching for the money. They go into teaching to make a difference. And some of us have been lucky enough to have a teacher at some point in your education that made a difference for you. For me, it was in 8th grade. I had Mrs. Harris for algebra. I had been pretty good in math up until the 8th grade when I took algebra. And I was confused by linear equations and X's and Y's. But in the first day of class, Miss Harris said, how many of you are struggling in math? And reluctantly, I raised my hand. She said, okay, I want you kids to sit up front. She said, because I want to make sure that anytime I explain something you don't understand, you raise my hand and let me know. She understood that if you didn't understand the material in September, you certainly wouldn't understand it come June. In her class, there was no such thing as a dumb question. But she focused not so much on the question, she focused on the evidence of learning. She wanted to see our work. And if we didn't understand something based on what we produced, then she said, okay, I'm going to reteach it, but not by talking louder, but by showing you a different way to make sure you get it. I often felt that part of what made Miss Harris so effective was not only that she cared about it, was passionate and patient, but she wore a lot of perfume. And I hated perfume. I hated the smell of her perfume. But if you didn't pay attention, you started smelling just like Miss Harris after a while because she was all over you. She was what they call a warm demander in teaching. And that quality of being both firm and supportive makes a huge difference for a lot of kids.